Oh, beautiful, blessed souls. Welcome to Brainy Twin Gemini. If you're new, welcome. First and foremost, I want to thank you all so much for the love, the likes, the subs, the comments. It truly warms my heart, and I love you all so very, very much. A little bit about myself. I'm a twin, back in physical essence of my twin. We went through separation. We came together. We went through separation. And then by the grace of God, divine universe, however you resonate, we came back together. I'm a messenger on this journey. I'm meant to debunk myths, all the untruths out there, and come to you with messages. I'm delivered signs and things every single day, and I absorb energy, which I feel these energetic realms or fields or whatever is their messages that are meant for you. And I primarily channel all my energy in a journal. I have books and books of journals. When my twin and I were in physical separation, and I received all these profound messages from Source. And yeah, and again, I truly believe I'm a messenger for you to find the light within and ultimately the light of each other. So I'm going to get started with the journal. The numbers that I've been seeing over the last 24 hours is 222 and 333. So if you're seeing those, then this message is specifically for you. But a few things is the message is to create new beginnings, to align with the universe. So leave the past behind and move forward and create new beginnings. And with the new beginnings and putting some of the karmic disruptions behind you, you'll be flourished. Take care of your physical self. I feel like some of you are not eating, not sleeping. You're plagued by the dynamics of this connection. It's tough. You go through this, I call it love sick. You know, you just can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't, it's a very profound love. So please take care of your physical self. Because if you don't, your physical self it houses your soul. So if your physical self is weak, your soul itself will be weak as well. And divine universe, God is guiding you to move forward. So God is giving you a gentle nudge and moving you forward on this journey. It's beautiful. I love it so much. Your natural creativity is coming to peak, and have the courage. You're gaining the courage to express your soul call. So that's beautiful. So your soul may be nagging at you to do something. We all have to fulfill our soul's purpose, and so you're gaining that courage just to follow your soul call, and a little bit of more have a little bit of play in your life. So have some more play in your life. You're taking life too seriously, and you should just get out and have some fun right now. So I do 4 cards, 4 being my birth number. I predominantly channel masculine energy, and I do what is in the masculine's heart space as of the moment. We live in the moment. We don't live in the past. We don't live in the future. We live in the now. If they could say anything to their beautiful feminine, what would it be? And the overall energy of this beautiful dynamic connection. So I'm going to get started. There's so much more energy. I always do this strictly for my own entertainment and for pictorial purposes, because the cards never cease to amaze me. If you're a musician, it's being urged to do some creative work. This keeps coming out. So this is what's in the masculine's heart space. And I'm going to ask for one card, please. Thank you. All right, super beautiful. Free will. We all have free will. And we were given our own free will. And some of the masculine energy is feeling this gentle, this energetic interference. And they are expressing their free will. They have free will to do as they please. This karmic partner comes out. It's coming out. It keeps coming out. And it's very bizarre that it is. And it's for 2 reasons. You're not listening, or you're not hearing the message, or You came to this message in the divine time, and you were meant to hear this message. It's done. These karmic partnerships are over. They're ending. Those cycles are ending. And it's good in a way, because karmics come in and teach us lessons. And some of these karmic relationships are completely toxic. They're abusive. And it teaches us to have respect and self-love for ourselves. And sometimes karmic partners are almost narcissistic. And many twins have problems with their worth. They've had severe trauma growing up. So this karmic partner comes in and very narcissistic, and it is very abusive. And the masculine is ending these partnerships. And why? It's because God, divine universe, is guiding them to do so. And it's beautiful, and I love it so much. Rest. Basically what I alluded to, physical body, rest, sleep. Masculine energy is in rest mode, and they're doing the work. They're resting. They're nurturing their body. Why? Because there's been some pretty terrible karmic eruptions, explosions, and they need the rest to overcome and have that momentum forward. Sleeping is so important for you. You rejuvenate all your muscles, your joints, everything, and it just you have to. I know I spent many sleepless nights. I was days walking without sleep. I was like a zombie. It was crazy. But yeah, they are resting, and the truth is coming. They want to come to the truth, to their divine feminine, on how they truly feel. The truth is coming. All these truths are coming, and they're coming to their own truths and the truth of these karmic partnerships. I feel like this weekend, there is going to be a lot of, it's just brewing in the universe. And there is specifically this weekend, there is going to be some endings and new beginnings. And I keep getting that in the energy field. Endings, new beginnings, rebirth. And it's beautiful, and I love it all so much. And it's good, that they're getting rid of this karmic. I will never bash a human ever soul. Would never bash. I was with a karmic for 22 years. And it's like, you talk about taking a long time to learn a lesson. Yeah, it's when the time is right. So if they could say anything to their beautiful, I wanted to do that, but that's okay, I'll do this now. Their beautiful feminine energy, what would it be? Oh. I can't, this is such a beautiful, like, I love this house so much. I always love it. So, feminine energy, the masculine energy is breaking free of all situations, cycles, everything that's not working for them. And they want you to know that they're breaking free of everything, of all the attachments, the illusions, the ego. They're breaking free of it all. They're coming into the best person that they're meant to be, and it's so beautiful. And they want you to know that they are breaking free, and they are forever grateful to you. You've given them a gift that no one else has given them, and it's beautiful. And they're asking for forgiveness. When you go into physical separation, it is like someone's ripped your heart out and stomped on it. The masculine energy would never, ever hurt their feminine energy purposely. And they want you to forgive them. They never meant to hurt you. They never meant to ghost you. They never meant to do any of that. This journey is a crazy journey. That's the best way I can describe it. And you just part ways. The love isn't sustainable. And the masculine energy is pleading for you to forgive. You go on a roller coaster ride of emotions. You're up, you're down, sideways, whatever it may be. But they want you to forgive them and surrender. This is such a beautiful message. They've surrendered. They've broken free. they want you to know. They're breaking free. They surrendered. They surrendered to the universe, God, divine, however you resonate. And they're like, I'm surrendering everything to you. And I have my trust, my faith, and in you. And whatever will be, will be. And they've surrendered it. And it's beautiful. And please share. Like, I get a lot of emails, and don't be shy. Put a comment on there. If somehow you feel this, you will, if you're twins, you're energetically aligned. It's a beautiful gift. You may feel these karmic explosions happening. And how do you know? You are just seemingly in a blissful state, or you're happy, or you're doing something, and all of a sudden this uncontrollable rage and anger comes through your soul. That's generally a good indication that there is something not right with your masculine or feminine energy, whatever you embody. But yeah, it's beautiful. And divine door. The divine door is such a beautiful thing. And as I said, these doors are opening, and there's new beginnings. And also the door is closed. So there's endings and beginnings here. And the divine door of love is opening. You know, it's quarter of the way open, but it will soon be completely open. And the two of you will come through that door, and it'll be the most beautiful, blissful thing in physical harmony and essence of each other. And I love it all so much. Close. Very close. So now I'm going to do just a different type of message. If they could say anything, what would it be? I'm going to ask for 4 cards, please. Yeah, it can't get any clearer than this, so just trust, please. Have faith, all in divine time. Aww. I love it. And I'm gonna ask, thank you so much. Okay, so this, if they could say anything to you, beautiful feminine, just energy, removing all the toxic people out of my life, the karmic, I can't, like, it just, this stuff always flows. There's no coincidences here. You've got to trust. You've got to trust that this is going on. Some of you are in complete separation with 0 communication, and you have no idea what's going on. Have faith. Trust your gut. Follow the energy flow. I think you're a goddess, a princess, and a queen. The masculine energy is utterly and vested in this love. Like, this love is something they've never felt before, and they are super grateful. And they think you're a goddess and a queen and a princess because you came into their life and you kind of disrupted their life, but you disrupted their life in such a good way that they're breaking free of everything that doesn't serve their soul, and it's so beautiful. I know we are divinely protected. Essentially what I said and what's in my journal, divine is guiding you, both of you. And even though it's soul crushing when you're not together in physical essence, it is tough. But if this is your journey, you are divinely protected, and you're divinely guided back to each other in the divine time. And it's truly beautiful. And lastly, I lie awake manifesting our love. So it is a tough journey, and sometimes as a feminine energy, you get trapped in the vortex of thought, and you're obsessing over what the masculine energy is doing. You need to break free of that, and you need to do what's good for you. But don't think for a second that the masculine energy doesn't share as much love as you do. You're energetically aligned by the soul, and nothing could sever that connection. And even if you try, you will always migrate. You know how many times I said, I'm done, I'm not doing this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I'm not taking breadcrumbs. And then I would always migrate back to that love, always. And eventually I just kept the faith in this heart and in the soul. And by the grace of God, divine universe, however you resonate, we migrated back to each other. So what is the overall energy of this beautiful connection? if you need someone to, talk to, just send me a message, brainy-twin-gemini69@gmail.com. I get hundreds. I will try and answer them, but just know that there's a couple week delay, as I do work full time. And then that one just bounced right up there. And I'm gonna ask for one. I cannot. Okay. Love it. Okay. That's a very, very important message. Cycles. So we've got karmic partner, we've got cycles. These are all ending. One caveat though, and I don't know who this is for, this message comes when they're meant to come. Are some of you perpetuating the same cycles over and over and over again? Are you caught in the vortex of low vibrational people? And I don't know why I get this gossipy. I'm getting this gossipy thing and two-faced thing. I don't know why this is coming out right now. Get out of that low vibration and stop perpetuating those same cycles. It could be the cycle of addiction and abuse. I feel like some of the karmic partnerships that are out there are very, very abusive. And just please, for your own safety and for your own soul, get out and get away from these toxic cycles. But overall, it's a good message because cycles are ending. And it's been cultivating for years and years and years and years. And finally, they're coming to an end. Ego, I love this card. What is ego? So ego is thought. And it is, it robs you from your peace. Ego is regret, anger, sorrow, worry, all of these things that rob you from living in the moment. And when you come into each other, you undergo a complete ego death. There's still part of your ego that always will reside. And that part of the ego is to protect you and to keep you safe. But it is toxic. And it prevents you from being your true, authentic you. And this ego, for both, is just disseminating, dismantling, and piece by piece, bit by bit, you're getting to who you truly are, and the masculine energy is breaking free of that ego. However, I have this regret, and ego and regret go hand in hand. And the biggest thing that the masculine energy lives with is regret. And that's because two things: they never told the feminine energy how they truly felt, and they're living without regret. That's predominantly masculine energy. It's very, very high in this connection. And they regret on how things ended if you were in physical essence of each other. That's the biggest thing. And the ego wants to win. And the regret is it's this cycle that seems to go over and over and over. And then the regret with the ego, because of this regret, it's very difficult for them to move forward to the feminine energy because they never meant to hurt. So it's kind of crazy how this all works. And then blocking connection, I feel like there's a cycle that some of you are perpetuating. What is it? Is it like, are you drinking too much? I don't know what it is, but there's someone out there. Many of you, I don't know. However this resonates, but the cycle that you're perpetuating, instinctively the connection will be blocked. And some of you are blocking the connection. So you're in that, I want to say ego, because your heart and your soul would never allow you to block the connection. But right now you're blocking it. You're like, I'm done. I'm finished. I can't do this anymore. And you're blocking it without even knowing. But you do what's good for you. At the end of the day, you do what is good for you. So that's what I have for you on that. And I'm just going to give you a a different type of message, overall energy. And I love it all so much. You know, I don't know why I'm getting this right now. There's some parasites out there, and, you know, they wish, if it's 4, I'll take it, it's 4. They wish ill will. Maybe that's why that free will came out, I don't know. On some of these karmic partnerships, if you sink to a low vibration and you meditate and manifest ill will towards someone, you invite that into your life. Do you want them to be with a karmic partner? Absolutely not. But the more you invite low vibration and the more you think, the more you invite it in. So that's just a warning for someone, I don't know who. I cannot wait to explore the world together. I regret, again, like how? How does this happen? Okay? I regret that I hurt you. I wasn't ready, so I ran. I hear and feel you telepathically. And when I was in your physical presence, I was my true, authentic self. That's what happens. You always, when you come in, and if you have had that blessing, whatever form it may be, you don't have to be physical. You can be, you know, talking, texting, whatever it may be. But when you're together in whatever essence in this 3D world that we live in, you are your true, authentic self. And there's no, I don't know, like when you're together, it's time stands still. There's no interference. You never let anything into that bubble. It's bubble love. It's not sustainable. And one will run, but they have deep regrets, and it's beautiful. So now, I want to give you wisdom. When you navigate through this journey, you are given a lot of wisdom. You're given a lot of guidance, and, you know, to make the right decisions. I always say, be very, very skeptical of others, and, you know, and always go with what your gut is telling you. And some of you, I know these cycles that you're perpetuating, you're at the moment of just like, you're done. I can't believe this. Okay, so I'm going to ask for 3 cards, please. Three cards. Thank you. Yes. Overall energy here. Beautiful souls. Okay. This is coming out again. I cannot believe this. Okay. I'm sorry. This is like for my own, my own entertainment. I always do a prayer, a mantra, whatever, however you resonate before I do this. Always. And ask for, well, God is in all of us, believe it or not, for his guidance, or their guidance. TikTok resonates with Divine Door. TikTok, Divine Time. And you guys, you both came into each other at the most perfect divine time. And some of you, I don't know, your life was a shit show. And you're like, why did this person come in? I have so much to clean up in my life. That's what they're meant to do. And it's beautiful. And why exactly? This divine, and that's exactly what I said. Why? Why did this person come into my life? I don't get it. I was just living my life, living la vida loca, I guess. And this beautiful soul came into my life. And I don't understand. Stop asking questions and just accept the love in your heart. The more you ask questions, the harder it will be. And where you get the answers sometimes is in the dark. I don't mean necessarily in the dark, but when you go through dark moments, like whatever, tower moments, however you resonate, dark night of the soul. Sometimes when we're in the deepest of darkness, that's when the answers come. Just know that this is a blessing. And, you know, it's such a beautiful blessing. And I have new life here. Absolutely what I've put in my journal today. New beginnings. New beginnings. And specifically for, I'm saying masculine energy here. because of these karmic endings and explosions and eruptions and cycles that are ending, a new life is beginning. And that divine door is opening for the two of you to navigate your way back to each other in physical harmony. And I love it so, so very much. And again, as I've written down in here, higher power. So higher power is however you resonate. You know, it doesn't have to be, when you start to awaken, you realize that, I don't know, it's very difficult to explain. And the higher power is guiding you. You're divinely protected, and the higher power is bringing you together. However you resonate. This does not have anything to do with religion at all. It has to do with God. And if you're on this journey, you know this for a fact, that there is got to be some higher power that is navigating this whole journey. And that's why you need to keep the faith in your heart and your soul, because the higher power brought you together. The higher power is protecting you and guiding you, and it's beautiful. And I love it all so much. It's the number 4, and I love 4. 4 is my number. So I'm going to give one healing card. Again, what resonates, resonates. What doesn't, just pack it away in your pocket. Not everything will resonate. Take what resonates. And I'm going to ask for one card, please. I cannot believe this. Okay. So, take off your mask. What is this? We had the Eagle card, which I want to take. I want to just bring up right now. So we've got these two here. Ego is your mask, believe it or not. And we walk around with this false sense of ourselves, all of these false labels in society, everything that we were brought to believe. When we go through this journey, we learn that it was all false. And it's unfortunate. And, you know, labels are just labels. They're meant for jars. They're not meant for people. And this is disseminating. And that as this disseminates, you take that mask off of your false self. Truly, truly complexing journey. Where did I come up with this? I never researched it. I never even went on any form of internet. It's all in here. And by the grace of my God, our God, I don't want my as ego, but I was led, and by pen to paper, and all of this stuff just came naturally. And sometimes just out of pure curiosity, I would just look, and I'm like, how is that even possible? Like, how do I get all of this stuff? This is nothing. I have boxes of journals, of writing. And if these are beautiful messages, so this beautiful message is for you today, tonight, wherever you are, in the beautiful day that we are living. And I'm going to ask for one card, please. Oops, too many. And there we are. So there's the message. You are entering a period of positive change, deep and profound transformations that occur at the deepest level of your being. You can emerge with a renewed passion of life, full of romance and creativity. Mention creativity, new beginnings. You're at the deepest level of your being. You're entering positive change. And it's beautiful. Just trust. Have faith. It's all beautiful. And there's new beginnings. And always, always have love for yourself. So that's all I have for you today, folks. If this resonates, kindly thumbs up, hit the notification bell, comment. We love to hear your comments. Subscribe. It truly, truly does help. Have a beautiful day, folks.